Hey guys, Multi-Game Master 1 reporting in, and welcome back to some more 100% Let's Play of Banjo-Kazooie. In the last episode, we started exploring Freezeezy Peak, and today we're going to finish up Freezeezy Peak. So the first thing that I could do at the moment, well, let me just check the pause menu for a second. Okay, I was forgetting something for the last episode. Luckily I remember what it is that I was forgetting. Let me adjust my microphone. Alright, now let's move on. Behind this house here we have a green Jinjo. And I suppose, well, we see Mumble's skull off in the distance, so I guess we can check things out over there. For right now at the very least. But in order for us to cross the water, we're gonna need some wading boots. Let's see, where was it exactly that we could pick them up again? Oh wait, why pick them up when we can simply just fly there? Yeah, that's a better idea. We'll just fly there. Easy. And also by flying, we'll be able to pick up that extra life over there on top of Mumbo's skull. Sorry it took so long to say that. Apparently my mouth was shut. Wake up, Mumbo. Okay, let's see what we have in here. Some things that we can steal, borrow from Mumbo's hut. A Jinjo and some notes. That's pretty much all we can take. So we need 15 tokens in order to transform. We have enough, so magic time. And we're a walrus. Banjo gone odd fat, got big teeth. Her. Yeah, you make fun of me if you want to. These teeth are gonna go straight into your skull and ultimately pierce your brain. That is if you even have one, Bone Man. Mess with me, will you? Gosh, I kinda feel like I'm Kazooie. So there are a few things that we can do as a walrus. And the first thing I want to do is to make my way back to Boggy, because now that we found a way to resize ourselves for the sled, we can now take part in the sled race. And I guess I should have shown this in the last episode, but whenever you talk to Boggy and there's a sled out, he'll tell you that you're too big for the sled and you won't be able to ride on it. The only way you can ride on it is to be a walrus. Hey Mr. Walrus, fancy a race? Hop on the sled if you do. We do fancy a race. Great! Now all you need to do is steer your sled through the red slalom gates and beat me to the end. Got it? 3, 2, 1, go! So we're racing against Boggy and we have to go through all of these red slalom gates and beat him to the finish line. If you pass any of the flags, it's going to count against you. So make sure you go through them all. And something that I've learned from my recent gaming history in this game, if you're ever too far ahead of your opponent, he will occasionally speed up. So for you to gain the upper hand, you should stay behind him at all times, and then when the moment is right before you touch the finish line, you jump up ahead of him. I'll show you guys that in a second. But for now, you just want to stay right behind him and help him celebrate in his own bath of victory, I guess. So we're about halfway through the course. Not even close to the finish line as of yet, so I'm just going to keep right behind him. And while we're racing, I guess I could talk about this. I think I've been inspired to make a Let's Play Banjo-Kazooie 100% by Abridged Big Knickers. Basically, they're guys that are making Banjo-Kazooie Abridged episodes, and if you guys know what Abridged episodes are, then you should know what it's all about. If you don't, then check out their channel. Whew, you're too quick for me, Mr. Walrus. Here's your medal. I reckon I need to race someone my own size. Yeah, you probably have to. So, Big Knickers, I will leave maybe just like an annotation or a caption. But you guys should check them out. They're making awesome Banjo-Kazooie Abridged series. In fact, they finished their Banjo-Kazooie series and also Banjo-Kazooie Grunty's Revenge, and now they're working on Banjo-Tooie. Check them out if you can. Wow, another walrus! Take this! But watch out for a smelly brown bear and his ugly bird partner. Okay, I guess that's another thing I forgot to show. That walrus holds a Jiggy, and if you approach him while you're Banjo and Kazooie, he will hide in his cave. You can only get the Jiggy from him if you're a walrus. And of course, if you're friendly towards him. So we're welcome in his home. Why, hello again, Mr. Walrus. Feel free to have a look around Wozza's cave. I sort of forgot his name there. His name is Wozza, by the way. So some things that we can check out. Let's see what we have in this little hole. By the way, while you're in a walrus or in... Well, I guess this only applies to a walrus, but you won't be able to attack enemies such as that ice cube over there, so I recommend just avoiding him. We have plenty of things to pick up: gold feathers, red feathers, eggs, and an extra life. And I almost forgot that red feather. I really need to take it with me. Okay, so that's pretty much everything we can pick up for right now. There is one more thing that we can have a look at but can't get to, and that's an orange Jinjo that you guys can see up there. We'll be able to get there if we come back here as Banjo and Kazooie. I mean, it's not like Wozza is going to shut us out of his cave forever, right? Okay, so now we need to make our way all the way back to Mumbo, and I guess I could pick up a few things on the way, such as this Mumbo token, or I guess I could call it an Ikom Tokum. I'm pretty sure that's how it's pronounced. And we also have another present box, the last one. Take me to the kids, I'm the last one. So we have all 3 present boxes, and we'll deliver the gifts to the kids shortly. Right now it's important that, oh, I almost forgot that we can also get these notes in the icy cold water, and walruses can pretty much dwell in icy cold water, so you won't have to worry about taking damage. Let's see, any other places that I can go as a walrus before I change back? Looking at the whole entire area, I don't think that there is, so I guess we're clear to change back. If I did miss anything out in the icy cold water, then I'm gonna have no choice but to dive in. Well, maybe not dive in, but dip into it as Banjo and Kazooie and just take the damage, because me going back to Mumbo and transforming into a walrus again is gonna create a huge waste of time in my episode, unless if I chose to cut the part out in which I would transform into a walrus again and also add a transition, but I don't think it's gonna be the case, so let's just make our way back. The wading boots will get us safely over the icy water. And let's see, where can we go now? Well, I guess now that Boggy has changed, we can go ahead and race him. Of course, it's not going to be easy as you guys think it is, in comparison to the walrus from earlier. Hey buddy, fancy a race against Boggy? Press A to accept or B to chicken out. We will accept the challenge. Okay buddy, here's the rules. Run through the red slalom gates and try to beat me to the end. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1, go. So we're racing him yet again. Of course he's going to be faster than usual. I don't understand how it is that given his fat weight and the tiny sled that he moves faster. But this is for the sole purpose of increasing the challenge. So as we can clearly see, Boggy is going to be much more faster than usual, and we just have to beat him to the finish line in order to receive another prize. And for this second race, you want to follow the same strategy that you did earlier. You want to stay behind him, and then when the time is right before you're at the finish line, you want to dash for it straight to the end. So I'm just looking for a grand opportunity to pull that off. And I think Now would be a good time to do it, so see you later, Boggy. See you at the finish line, loser. Come on, can I make it? Can I make it? Can I make it? Yes! Oh, I've lost again. Take my other medal. I'm off to look for my kids' presents. And Boggy has been defeated twice and gave us 2 Jiggies. Talk about killing 2 birds with 1 stone, huh? Okay, so we have 7 Jiggies. I don't know why I slammed the ground there, but as I was saying, we have 7 Jiggies. We need 3 more. Let's go ahead and go inside Wozza's cave and give him something to worry about. Eek! The bear again! Take that noisy orange thing with you and leave poor Wozza alone. And right behind this icy wall, we seem to have a giant ice key of some kind. I thought I unlocked this already, given that I played this before, but apparently not. I guess it happens with new save files, but if I ever get the chance to show you guys what that does, I will find the opportunity to do so. But we're not gonna worry about it right now, so let's just continue and forget about the key for now. So where else can we go from here? Well, let me check the time for a second. Okay, we're 11 minutes into the recording, so we're really doing well on time. We could potentially finish Freezeezy Peak up in this episode and also do some other stuff while we're at it. And how clever that an ice cube would shield the beehive. Making our way up the snowman's scarf, we have notes and feathers that we can take with us. And it's quite a long ways to go. But I guess while we're climbing our way up here, we could just admire the sights. I mean, check out the snow and the mountain, and we have that Christmas tree off in the distance. I don't know if you guys saw that. In fact, I can't even see where it is from this point. And there's another beehive right there, but just look at the winter wonderland around here. We've got a giant snowman, we've got snowmen, icicles, snow falling, a Christmas tree, a star. It's Christmas time all over again. By the way, that was the last Jiggy, and I mean, not Jiggy, Jinjo, and there's the Jiggy that we get for rescuing all 5 Jinjos. Of course, you guys already know all this by now. Okay, now we have 100 notes. And let me see. Oh, we have another Jiggy in the snowman's pipe. And if we make our way up here, we'll get to the same place that we've been to in the last episode, and we could just fly around. Let me see, how are we doing on progress as of right now? Let's see, 100 notes, 9 Jiggies, and 2 empty honeycomb pieces. Okay, I thought I was missing an extra honeycomb piece, but apparently not. So, where we can go to pick up the last Jiggy is actually found at the start. Remember those crying kids that were worrying about, so much about their dad and the presents? Well, now that we have all 3 presents, we can now take them to the kids. Of course, you guys are going to realize that they're completely selfish. All that racing has made me tired. Will you look for my kids' presents? Too bad you can't do it yourself. Wow, thank you, Brown Bear. Of course, we already got all the presents. Yippee! Now we've all got presents. Here's something for you. Oh, well, thanks for the Christmas gift, kids. It definitely means a lot, and I will take it with me. All 10 Jiggies were covered, and looking at the totals list again, although I don't see why I'm doing this, 110-2, we are done with this level, so we can now get out of here. And to those polar bears, I like to say Merry Christmas to you guys, and to you guys a good night. Gosh, I really wish it was Christmas again, right now. And Grunty is saying the same thing again about her filthy bed. Can't she just come up with any other rhymes? I mean, seriously, it's boring having to say the same thing over and over and over again. Of course, you guys get what I'm talking about. So if we come over here, we have a feather pad switch, which will activate a feather pad outside this room, and we need to get to the flying disc pad within 12 seconds, and we can use the turbo trainers to do so. So I'm hoping I can make it. Come on, fly. There we go. And now if we go through this hole right here, remember the Jiggy that we've activated outside the Freezeezy Peak map? Well, we can actually get to it with the fly pad by just making our way through here and then simply flying our way to the top whilst avoiding the slushy down beneath us. So now we have 6 of the lair's Jiggies, doing really well. We can make our way out of here now. If I can get through without being stuck, thank you very much. And also, one other cool thing that you guys could do, you could, just for the lols, destroy Grunty's eye like that. And that was very stupid of me. I never should have done that in the first place. Let's see what we can do from here. Well, let me check the time. Okay, we're about 16 minutes into the recording, but I want to take care of a couple of other things first before I end the episode. And what we have to do lies through this note door. We need a 450 in order to bypass it. We have 500, so now we can break the spell. And if we come to this room, we have yet another mine. And also another monster figurine right here, which means another level for us to access. And we have a piranha-like fish right there. I think that's called a champa. I think that's what it's called. And we have a mumble token right here. Of course, you guys will see right away that the area is inaccessible due to the water level being so low. So we're gonna have to come back here later once we find a way to change the water level for this room. For right now, we could just explore that passageway over there. There better be something good in this room. Of course, the more I go deeper into this pipe passageway, the more I start to realize how creepy things are really starting to get. Okay, let's swim our way to the top. And we seem to have stumbled across another room. Let's get a good look around the place, see what we can find. Oh, lo and behold, we have me falling off the passageway. I'm sorry about that, guys. I don't know what's going on with my controller, but if it doesn't fix itself, I will fix it for it, if that made any sense. Anyway, lo and behold, we have the next level, which we will explore in future episodes. Level 7, Mad Monster Mansion. And just to let you guys know right now, that is my favorite level in the whole entire game. Mostly because, as I said before, I like haunted levels such as these. I love them so much. But we're not going to get to it right away. We're going to have to come across it soon. And that thing there was a whip crack. And Grunty saying the same thing again. Anyway, that tentacle-like thing was a whip crack, and you can use the powers of invulnerability or the Wonder Wing in order to destroy it. And we had a mumble token back there. And let's see, anything else? Well, pretty much there's nothing else we could do at the moment. Well, actually, I lie about that. There are some things that we can do, but given the fact, I'm sorry that I had to move away from the mic for a moment. Given the fact that we're about 20 minutes into the recording, I'm gonna have to end it off soon, and I know a good place where to stop. And that place is the entrance to Gobi's Valley. Get out of my way, young mum. I don't know why I just called it a yum yum. Or why I almost did. I said get out of my way, mom. Kind of reminds, it's kind of funny. It makes you think that you're saying mom. So here's the entrance to Gobi's Valley. However, I'm going to save it for the next episode. So in the next part, we're going to explore Gobi's Valley in search of more notes, jigsaw pieces, and empty honeycomb pieces, and make tremendous progress, much like we have before. So until next time, I'm Multi Game Master 1. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys later.